Hello, it's me back again. But first off, the thing I want to say is that I am an independent. Before we get started with anything, I'm just supporting it because I believe in the things that Kamala has already done that have been effective. That's the only reason why I'm supporting right now. I was a Trump supporter before, but not that deep. I mean, I just would have voted for him before. I never would go to a rally or buy a hat or anything like that. And I definitely I wouldn't be cussing people out online for him either, and then him not show up on my show. I definitely wouldn't do that. I think we need new leadership, and we might see some skills in Kamala that has that. And plus, have you ever been an employer or a manager and someone has done the job before, like Trump done the job before, but then there's also the employee that has done a lot of things and they actually haven't done that particular job, but they done things in their job before that were like that. So it's like you still get to have someone that knows something, but you can still teach them, because you ever got that person that kept saying, I know how to do this, I know how to do this, I know. It's so hard to work with a new employee that keeps saying, like, I know all the time. And it's already showing that she works with people that have ideas that she'll just bring on that she thinks are good. That's one reason why it's important to support her. So right now they're really going in on all the rumored doubts, and I don't really know why. Like Jason Black, that one YouTuber, he has like a broadcast and he's really trying to be saying that he's the voice for all black media or black people or whatever, but nobody thinks like him. That guy, he always has something to say. He has a video almost every weekend about her now, but maybe he's working for Trump. I don't know, but it would seem weird that somebody that talks so much about black people in a positive way would be against one running for president or whatever, and they keep saying, oh, she's not black, but the situations that she helped and the people that she were dealing with were going to affect black first. I don't know why this guy is all into it. There's two other YouTubers that play that deflection role. It's like they're trying to take your attention away. One is Michi X, and I think the other one is Kim Billions. It's just that they're like trying to talk to a point to where they have you thinking like it's not important. There's other important things but the election. But then the most important thing is like the person you elect that will direct everybody else and decide on things. So, but both of them are trying to get to the point of where you don't like any of them or the situation and you think something else, but it's still important to vote. If you could vote and you're young, I would just say vote for the person who's going to put money out there for you later on. Period. There's also other people, other big mouths that support other countries but live here, but support other countries and tell other people to go back to those countries, but they live here. They're also like going so hard up against Kamala, but it's like you guys are closer to her than us, since she's mixed with like 3 different things and 2 different types of people that have black in them. Then all you foreigners, or not foreigners, but blacks from other places, she would be closer to y'all than she would to us, but it doesn't seem like you realize that. But anyway, I think new leadership and surprise leadership, right? Because they never had a woman before, but I think it's good because there was no innovation and it will be in a different mood, and it'll make like everybody else that thinks that they are better than Kamala work harder and be more competitive. So better things will get done because, they'll think they'll be better than her. If she's the president, they're going to say, hey, well, I can do this better than the president. And my main point is that sometimes when Barack was, having meetings with the war people or whatever you want to call them, and Hillary was there too, she would try to sit in his seat where he was supposed to sit to be number one, because she was like, try to say, I'm the one, try to be in front of the president. But we see she never made it there. Just a side note, there was a YouTuber, I don't know what he is, but he could be mixed, half, whatever. But he's a dark-skinned black presenting guy, and he was like on Fox, but the whole time he had that grin. And then they had a story that was unchecked. So I just wanted to throw that in if anybody else noticed that. I noticed that. I also think that having Kamala there would be, if she could be helpful to change from an outside force, because it would always be like she had someone or people behind her that agree with her, that are going to rally for her in the public and private sectors, especially in the private sector. So she could be looked at as someone who's not related, but like say Walt Disney's granddaughter who, basically complained until they changed how Disney was being operated and had to get people back to work that retired already. Something like that, where people will have to do some type of change in order to have peace in their business. Now they keep saying and talking about her first. Black people are like, oh, they love symbolism. They like it as the first. She's the first this. She's the first that. But in reality, it sets a bar to me in my mind. So if you're not the first this and this and that, then how are you going to beat her? You would have to be way better than her. You would have to show that you were smarter and not dangerous, because she doesn't come off as somebody who's dangerous, but smart enough to run a lot of things. It's just interesting the way it is. And so how could you show that? I mean, if you were somebody like Trump, how could you show that you are not dangerous and offensive when you are going to make decisions against what people want? That's something that women can do easily, and it's harder for men, usually in almost every situation. So that is like a good thing. And having someone in the role as president, that would be interesting to see how the turn of events would go. We could basically be raising the bar, for future expectations. But I know that you want new leadership, so I'm not going to ask you. I'm just going to say thank you for watching my video. Like if you like, you don't have to like, and see you next time, okay? Bye-bye.